Lads. Okay, so next up is how to import audio into Audition and sync more than one track at a time. So we very briefly covered how to import audio. I'm just going to refresh that super fast. If I double click up here, I can import audio from where I have it. You should have yours in your OneDrive, Nottingham College. And I'm going to click open, and I've got two audio files. Now the thing is, one of these is one person, another is another person. You might have three audio files because you've got three mics in the studio. And what we need to actually do is get them all synced up so we're hearing them all together. It's quite a straightforward process. What you need to do is select both of these clips here, or all three if you need to sync up more than three, and then click on this button that says Insert into Multitrack. So I'll click on this button here, and that will give me the option of creating a new multi-track session. Now it's very important that you save that multi-track session in the right place. So I'm going to call this podcast edit because it's useful to have a good name, and I'm going to choose where to save it. And it will default to saving here, Documents, Adobe Audition. That's no good for us. We need to save it onto our OneDrive, Nottingham College. So, by the way, the early or mid 90s techno soundtrack has been chosen by Joe Lawson, just like to add. Okay, so I've got a folder called George and Josh, because that's right, George and Josh, I nicked your audio, and I'm going to select that folder. So podcast edit is the name of the title. I'm saving it to my OneDrive, and I click OK. You don't need to worry about sample rate, bit depth, or master for now. Click OK, and it will now give me an option. Do I want to add all the selected files to the same track, or do I want to place each file onto its own track? Now what I definitely want to do is place each file onto its own track. If I choose the first option, it's just going to line up one, then the other, one after the other. What we want to do is place each file on its own track. So I click OK, and now what I should have is
Oh, fair enough.
both of those audio tracks perfectly synced up. So that's
To be honest,
how
I started
we import
playing
audio
grassroots football when
into a
I played
multi-track session,
football. I always
and
wanted
how
to
we
get
get
into
tracks
coaching,
synced up. Next
but the
up,
way
we'll
it's
be looking
gone,
at
I
actually
never
how to
planned
start making those
where I
edits.
am now.